morning who's ready for some inspiration. My name is Omleha Ode, and it's so good to have you this morning. Today is the 21st day in April 2020. How are you doing? How's lockdown been for you now? I hope it has been good. I'm just thinking the fact that a whole lot of us are overthinking. I just remember this particular phrase. I'm thinking of how to think, but some of us right now are thinking too much. Some of us are thinking too much about something, about a particular situation. Yeah, it could be the entire lockdown situation, or you're thinking about maybe some economic crunch. And then yesterday, with the entire trend of oil price dropping, I heard some people even saying that crude oil was now lower than palm oil and then vegetable oil, and it sounded hilarious, but it's not so good for each and every one of us. But the entire situation right now is just the fact that some of us are overthinking. How are you actually helping yourself? How are you getting to deal with the entire situation? What are you doing? Are you doing something that is good for you? Are you engaging in some activities that maybe in the end there'll be profit to what you're doing? Or even if you don't see the profit in cash, like at least you're fine health wise, like you're good health wise to be able to get on with your day tomorrow. Are you overthinking? Are you thinking too much about a particular thing? That's how simple overthinking is. It could actually just get to start like that. So just in case you're wondering, what is overthinking? Too much time into thinking about or analyzing something in a way that becomes more harmful other than being helpful to you. Like it just turns out to be like detrimental to your mental health. Like it's not just a good thing for you. So when you think too much, instead of acting and doing things, you're overthinking. When you get to analyze, you get to comment, and then you repeat the same thoughts over and over again instead of acting, you're actually overthinking. So majority of the times when you cannot change things, it's better for you just to let them go, other than seeing, okay, I'm going to fix this like this, I'm going to fix that like this, and then you're thinking, your head is getting all hot and heavy, and then you're just wondering, how do I deal with this, how do I deal with this, okay, I'll do this, okay, I'll do that, and then you're not acting, you're not doing the do, you're just thinking and thinking and thinking. That is not what is wise for you right now. Understand, right now it's like, hey Omi, how can I even get to hit my goals? How can I hit my targets with all that is going through? Like I can't even concentrate, and then your thoughts are just so much on you. There's consequence to every single thing we do. So that act of overthinking can actually be linked to some psychological problems such as anxiety and then depression also. Yeah, you're wondering, what does tomorrow hold for me? Like nobody right now knows what tomorrow holds. And then you're beginning to just think on it, other than acting, other than trying to see what you can change right now and actually go for it and actually change it. You're just wondering, okay, what do I do? What do I not do? Okay, how do I do this? How do I not do that? So overthinking generally can actually be you ruminating over past failures, past challenges. It could be you even worrying about the future. Like, okay, what does tomorrow hold? Okay, what if tomorrow I'm up and then there's no food to eat? So other than thinking, why not just live every day for itself? Take every moment, make every moment count. Let every moment count, other than actually getting to think. So there are actually some types of overthinking. You might want to look at like, overthinking, first of all, is not a healthy problem solving. It's not healthy for problem solving. Problem solving consists of thinking about a difficult situation when necessary. So overthinking, on the other hand, involves dwelling on the problem. Like you're not solving it, but you're just on the problem. Like instead of you looking for solution, you're just thinking, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem, this is the problem. I can't eat. I can't do this. I can't feed my family. I can't do this. Like you keep overthinking, like you're on it, like you're dwelling on the problem rather, other than dwelling on the situation. So that's like one part of overthinking, you dwelling on the problem other than dwelling on the situation. And bringing us to the other part of overthinking makes us understand that is also different from self-reflection. So you can actually get to reflect, get to take a break, and they're like, okay, how's my life been in general? I know, okay, 2020 year had plans, I had this, I was going to do that, I was going to travel the world, I was going to go, like I'm going to do a whole lot. Like you had all your plans written down, yeah, at the beginning of the year you wrote it all down, all the things you were going to do, and then boom, this happened. And then it's like it's not going the way you so desire again. So when you begin to self-reflect, that's healthy as it involves learning and then gaining a fresh perspective about yourself, about life in general, or about particular situation at hand. But when you now, more like, that is very purposeful. Self-reflection is like going for a purpose. But when you begin to overthink, it's thinking about everything that you don't have control over. That's the interesting part about overthinking. You're thinking about things you cannot control, thinking about things that you don't control, and then dealing on how bad you feel about it. It does not help develop any insight into the situation. You're just thinking and thinking, and then you're like, okay, by you maybe begin to think on your partner, begin to think on your children, how they've been so around, how they've been at home, and then you're like, okay, what do I do, what do I not do, other than looking at the problem, at that, what do I do, what do I not do. Majority of us just begin to focus on the situation, about things that we cannot control. Hey, we find ourselves right now in this, and then it's more like, hey, it's a lockdown situation. How are you going to even better yourself in this particular situation? How are you going to better yourself? How are you going to like get to deal with the entirety of everything that is going on? And then you now get to understand that, okay, I can actually get to pull through this. So there are some signs actually to show that you have been overthinking. Just in case you're like, oh me, I'm fine, like I'm not overthinking, like I'm good, nothing is up with me, and then you're just feeling like a boss. Okay, there are actually some signs, so you just get to check yourself. So maybe if you cannot just stop worrying, you just find out that you're worrying about things, and then majority of times you're worrying about things you cannot control, or you constantly remind yourself of your mistakes. I made this mistake. I would not have done this. You just keep reminding yourself, oh, this time, no, I really did bad here. Like, you just keep looking at all the errors. You keep looking at all the bad things that you have done. And then maybe you also get to have an embarrassing moment. Oh, God, that was how water spilled on my clothes. That's how it spoiled my day. It ruined my day. I would have met with this person that day. And then you keep thinking of this thing over and over again. If I had known, I would have saved that particular money. Now see where I am. If you keep ruminating, like thinking on all these things over and over again, there's no way you're going to go ahead. And then when you also have difficulty sleeping because your brain is not going to shut down, you are thinking, how do you expect the brain to shut down? No, it's not. Like, even when you lie down, you close your eyes, and it's more like thoughts are still flowing in your mind. You haven't slept, and then you wake up with a headache, meaning you are practically even thinking, like, even in dreamland, you are probably very busy. Very busy. So these are just like some signs so that you understand that, hey, we need to have some grip on ourselves. Overthinking is not the way out. So when someone says something or acts in a way I don't like, and I also get to dwell on it, that is a sign that you are overthinking. When you begin to also dwell on past events, or you begin to dwell on worries about the future, what does tomorrow hold? Okay, probably I can't even subscribe for my TV. I can't even foot my bills right now. Or what if they just come and tell me your time is up here, and then stuff like that, and then they're like, move out. What do I do? Where do I go to in this time? Or what if this? What if that? What if this? What if that? Those are things you cannot control. But these are actually signs that you are overthinking. These are signs that you are overthinking. And you might want to get a grip on yourself so that at least we're not overthinking. Quick break, and I'll be back. All right, so good to have you right back. My name is Omi. Okay, my name is Omleha Ode, and then I'm just talking a bit about overthinking and then how you can actually get to deal with it. So it's easy for anyone to actually be caught overthinking, especially in the situation we find ourselves. It's quite easy for anyone to be caught overthinking. Fortunately, there are several mental strength exercises you can actually do to change, more like to have like a change for your brain, rather, so that you're not actually overthinking, and then you're now getting to focus on a more healthy mindset. First of all, whenever you catch yourself overthinking, like snap, tell yourself, hey, I'm beginning to overthink. Check those warning signs. Check those signs. Okay. Are there ways you're actually getting to exhibit any of these things, and then you're beginning to overthink, and then you're worrying so much about certain things. So if you get to schedule time, it will actually help you. Okay, yeah, maybe a situation has happened, there are things that, okay, you were supposed to do, can you just get to write it down? Or when you even begin to think, can you write those issues that's actually been on your mind? Can you write them down? Okay, you've been worrying so much about, okay, how would you take care of these bills? How would you do these? And then you're beginning to worry so much about the situations that mostly you cannot change. So can you get to write them down? With just that little effort, you can adjust your thinking and then take steps to replace overthinking with some more productive self-reflection and problem solving skills, I'd say. Or you just get to just have a switch generally. So for some people also, getting to have a walk can help with overthinking. So it's usually advisable. Like, I know in this period you may not have all the luxury of space to walk around in this period. It's even quite risky to go out jogging in times like this. But you could also do a work. You could do some jog on the spot. You could do some exercise. It just helps boost you. It just helps increase your capacity. Like, it just helps boost your metabolism in general, and then it just keeps you up again. So you getting to do some exercise can actually help us take our mind. It helps us take our mind off certain things that we are thinking. It helps us take our minds off like that habit of overthinking. It's not wrong to think. It's good, great to think. But when you begin to overthink, that is when it becomes a problem. So do some exercise. Whenever you feel, okay, I need to clear my head a bit, just do some exercise. And while you're doing it, work out so much that your brain won't even have the ability to think at that point. Then watch yourself when you overthink. Watch yourself. When you are overthinking and you see how time and energy consuming it is, then you know that, hey, 2 hours have gone and I'm still thinking. Hey, I can't sleep. Like, it's midnight already. I can't sleep. I'm still thinking about this issue. What is it? How can I deal with it? Check. How can I deal with it? Can you actually deal with it? Then deal with it. If it's something that you cannot change, something you cannot deal with, why not let it go? Why not let it go? Yeah, it's not so easy to let go of certain things. But other than you ruining your mental health, other than you working yourself out, why not let it go? So you also need to realize that thinking once or just a few times is enough. It leads you nowhere. But thinking over and over again the same thoughts, then you need to make the decision and act. And that's what I'm saying right now. Make that decision. Get to act. If exercise is going to work for you, do that. If you can divert your thoughts and then maybe get some comic relief and then go on social media, get to do something else that could actually get your attention, that's wise to do. That's like the best thing for you to do. Ensure you're engaging in something that's actually creative and something that is actually boosting you, like your entire self, or even have a gist with someone. Like that's great right now. Like, just talk to someone, get to probe in their affairs a bit, not too much, but other than you sitting and overthinking, why not have a conversation? While you're getting scared, okay, how will I approach this person? How would I do this? How would I say this? How would I not say this? Why not have that conversation with that person? Do you know, if that person is also thinking, how should I approach you? What should I do? What should I say? And then you're running your thoughts, and then nobody makes the move, and then we go nowhere. So if you find yourself in that spot of overthinking right now, my thoughts are, you get yourself out of there. Get yourself out of there faster, better for you. So practice concentration exercise also. It enables you to control your thoughts and focus your mind on what you want to think, not on restless thinking and ruminating on things that do not exist or things that you cannot change. Focus on good thoughts. It's good to think, but ensure you're not worrying. Everything will be fine in the end. Thank you very much for being part of Inspirational Talk this morning. My name is Omleha Ode. Good morning.